This screencast is going to show you how to use a free website called prezi.com. I have it loaded up. You will have to either create your own username or you can log in, and as I said, it is a free site. It's just a presentation tool, so it's just like PowerPoint, but I find it a whole lot more interesting to sit through a Prezi presentation instead of a PowerPoint presentation. So let me get logged in and I will show you how to use it. Alright, so now I'm logged into Prezi. You can see I have a few Prezis that I've already created. I teach general music, so I have one that I always show my classes the elements of music, and this one I called it the building blocks of music, and then I always have them make their own Prezi as well. I created this one just this past week for another class that I'm taking for my rank 1, and I just want to show you a little bit of the things that you can do, and then I'll go in and show you how to do some of the things that I did. Alright, so now we're logged into the Prezi. You can zoom in or out using your mouse, the different things that you click on, and then it lets you edit the text, so you can just change that. But let me hit present over here, and then I'll show you more so how to do the thing. So it's got the whole picture here. You can zoom in to different things, so it's really just a whole lot more interesting to view as you can do these different slides in the pathway, and it just goes back and forth. You can have it zoom in like this. That's my favorite thing to do. So let me get back out of it and I will show you how to do some of these things. So to create your own Prezi, you're obviously going to go to New Prezi to get it started. It has several templates that you can choose from, or you can even create your own Prezi. Start with a blank page, but I like looking at the different templates. There's all kinds of different ones that are already set up, and everything here is free, so you just pick one that you think you might be most interested in. Blueprint sounds pretty good to me, so then we're going to hit use templates, and then it's going to pop up. So as I showed you just a minute ago, and it even says it right there, click to add title. I can't spell title. So there's our title. And then over here on the left is our pathway. I'm trying to zoom in over here on the pathway. So this is the order of your presentation. So it's like the slides of a PowerPoint. So if we want one to be in a different order, we just click on it and drag it to the next spot. So we can change that. You can also hit the edit path button. Say we need another slide. So after you've hit the edit path button, whatever you click on is going to add that to your pathway. So now it's down there, and again I can slide that around, or if I decide I don't want that path, I can delete it. So always make sure you hit edit path again, or the next time you click on something it's going to add it to your path. That's my students' most common mistake. So here's the pathway 2. You can click to add text, and then we can type in our info here. The cool thing that I like about it, you can do all this stuff. We can make this one a whole lot bigger. So let's say I have a picture that goes along with whatever I have in this one. So if we go up to insert and then our layout, it's going to pull up these different options over here. I always try to use similar ones to what the whole presentation looks like to make it look similar. So this one's a square. It'll pull it in, and let's make it smaller, and you'll see it went over here to our path. If we make it smaller, we can put it inside this circle, and then we'll have to zoom in with our mouse. And now I need this one to go right after the info because it has to do with that. Now if I click on that, it's going to zoom us in, and we can type more stuff, or we can add a picture as well. But before I do the picture, I want to show you, if you click on it and then go to the corner, this is where you can rotate it, and you can really trip some people up with this one. So you can, let's do it all the way upside down. So here, if I'm presenting, there's that slide, and then I go to the next one, it's going to rotate zoom in, and there's our next slide. So again, that was insert and layout. We can also insert images. It's really neat. It pulls images straight from the web, so you don't have to have two different pages open. You can just do it all right here in Prezi. You do need to make sure you cite the pictures that it comes from, so make sure you get that. So it's got recommended images, but then we can type anything. Let's do old tuba. Let that load up. You just click and drag it in. We can make it smaller, we can make it larger. We can even make the tuba rotate if we want to. And if you wanted that one to be in the pathway, you just click Edit Path and then click it, and it'll even zoom in on your tuba again. And that is the basics of Prezi. You just go through your whole presentation. You can also insert music. You can insert YouTube videos, all kinds of different things. It is very similar to PowerPoint, all the things that you can do, but it's just more interesting to the viewers instead of having to sit through just a PowerPoint. Much more interesting, I have found. So I hope this has helped you in showing you how to use prezi.com.